Hello everyone, my name is Jaybird and welcome back to Cupid. Without any further ado, we're gonna start. We're gonna get ending number 1. Yes. I fear for your safety. Yes. Alright. I suppose you can. It's all your fault. Are you hungry? Wait, no. My poor child. My stupid little girl. Are you hungry, child? I do not care for him. I do not care for him. But I wish you would stop ogling some man like a common whore. Woo! Damn! I just wanted to see him, Mother. What for? What good does his presence do you? There are no more good people in the world. It is hard to say. Well, of course you do. Of course I do. Didn't I tell you to leave? Didn't I tell you people are cruel? Haven't I taught you this time and again? People are cruel. Now you see it firsthand. Oh, fuck. She led you astray. I'm glad she's dead. I'm glad you are back to me. Get out unperturbed by Catherine's death. Retribution. You must get to the bottom of this. Leave now while he is not looking. Console her. Open it. Are you worried about Catherine now that he's here? It's obvious she will abandon you. Family is more important. She is probably repulsed by you. Oh, what? What? No, don't freeze! No, game, don't, no. Oh, thank God. She's probably repulsed by you. My dog is barking. You hate him, don't you? To be stuck with a stupid child who doesn't know how to listen? What? Oh. I've told you time and again, don't disobey me. You fancy him, don't you? You hate him, don't you? We're going to take the key first. We're going to read more. Those were all the entries she could read. She closed the book. Achievement unlocked! Unlocked all of Gimmy's entries! Yay! Alright. Take the... read more. Do it for me! To destroy him, of course. Maybe not. No, you are not. He will never change. He will not listen to you. What makes you think he will listen to you? He has fed for centuries. His addiction is his own curse. It controls him. do you intend to do? Will that even work? Plead. Yes. Of course. I want him to suffer as much as I have suffered. All those years of torment. My pain during my last moments. I want him to pay. I do not think that is what you really want. What? You are part of me, Mother. You don't want vengeance, just as Catherine and I do not. You simply crave punishment. You crave atonement. How dare you say that? Is it not true? Why? How dare you? I understand. So be it. So be it. Please take care of yourself. I'm gonna save back. I'm gonna save right here. Because of something else. I am always here in your memories, my dear. Whatever happens, please take care of yourself. Thank you, Mother. My beautiful daughter. I love you. Goodbye. I love you. Achievement unlocked. The promise. Wonderful. Okay. Chapter 8, Transience. What in me is dark? Yes. Guillermo woke up with the dream still fading from his memory. He was not in his room, but in Catherine's. How did he get here? Did he sleepwalk? This did not surprise him. Whoever cast the spell did not do so on a whim. A pure white candle flickered on the table, and its flame looked as though it was ready to go out. I couldn't save you. I tried. I got hair on my face. God damn it. Rosa stepped out of the shadows. You! Gilmay's anger subsided just a little. What is the meaning of this, Rosa? This is your doing? She looked at him with sadness. I was too weak to save you, Gilmay. Save me from what? From what you are. Gilmay's face crumpled into confused anger. I do not take kindly to people who dabble with my brain, Rosa. Especially when they have such audacity to do so when I am most vulnerable. Do you expect me to ask your forgiveness, or do you expect me to ask your forgiveness for what I've done, sire? Because I won't. I will stand by what I did. I will do it again if I can. But such a spell requires much preparation. You are not to do that again. Do you hear me? I will not allow myself to be subjected to such mockery. It's not mockery. I am trying to save you. I do not know what you're talking about. If you persist in this foolish behavior, then I will be forced to take action. Go ahead. But I will simply try again. Stop it! Gimli grabbed her shoulders in irritation and shook her. Oh, don't shake the baby! They stared at each other in heavy silence, and Gilmay somewhat regretted his forcefulness. Rosa had grown stronger through the years, but she was still fragile, wasn't she? Maybe to him. Why was that? But Rosa's eye did not flinch or look away, even at his outburst. There was no fear or fragility in her eye at all. She held her gaze steady until it was Gilmay who looked away. Why are you doing this? I understand that you loved Catherine. I know you want her memory to live on, but No, it's not because of that. Catherine's memory is already present in me. I already have her, but you don't. I wanted to give her to you, so you don't have to resort to feeding. Gumi recoiled from her like her skin was scalding to the touch. You... How did you... Rosa just stared at him, her eye clear and resolute. I know what you are because we are the same. We are creatures that emanate desire and feed on love. I have lived with this curse knowing only a semblance of what I am. Mother guided me. She protected me. She taught me how to control it, even in her own twisted way. I was lucky, Yume. I wasn't alone. But you were. Rosa's eye bloomed with sadness. I can only imagine how hard that must have been. Gimri staggered back in shock. So there was another one like him. A desperate hope clutched onto him like talons. Was that why he had taken to her so without wanting to feed on her? Rosa wiped tears from her face. That's why I'm doing this, Gilme. I wanted to give you Catherine's memory, like how Mother's memory keeps me sustained. Love doesn't have to be taken like this. There are other ways. Gilme frowned indignantly. Don't you think I have tried that? You're still very young, I can tell. I've already endured centuries of this curse. I know all the tricks to survive. From strangers to the villagers, I know how much I can take. I am meticulous. Then why must you insist on this method? With no reason to stand for ceremony, Gilme's face changed easily. Rosa's jaw clenched. She was talking to a stranger now. His face lost the virtue that once belonged to a blameless man. It was replaced by a curious, cheeky grin. A cheeky cunt. Didn't I say that the last time? Oh my god. A perpetual look of childlike mischief. He was different, and yet somehow Rosa felt like she had known him for a lifetime. He had always been there, hadn't he? Or rather, it had always been him. Why? Because it is fun, and the taste is worlds better. The experience of drawing out love is unlike any human feeling. It is transcendent. It is the only moment I feel alive. The only moment I feel like a god. Once you've had a taste of it, nothing else compares. You must try it. I bet you can only afford to be self-righteous because you don't know any better. You're wrong. I did it to Catherine. I tasted her love, but I was able to stop myself in time. I knew it would destroy her. So that was you, It makes sense that Catherine's love for me waned. That never happened before. Desire can be controlled, Guillemette. I do not wish to control it. Why should I? Admit it, you've longed for that taste since your tongue dipped in its pot. Rosa did not speak. She shifted nervously on her feet. Guillemette went on. We are given this curse to endure, Rosa. Why must we scutter in the corner and humble ourselves? To whom do we abdicate ourselves to? To normal people? They are beneath us. For all their achievements and talents, love is the one thing that can drive them mad. Don't you see? Their weakness is the one thing we feed on. It is the natural order. Guillemette stepped closer to her and touched her bare arm. He tried to hide his bliss. Whoo! Damn! Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants. I told you before. If you need power, then be powerful. I will teach you how to wield it. You still have much to learn. If you will join me, Rosa, just imagine what we can do. We will be powerful, you and I. Rosa's momentary confusion faded. The hard look dawned on her face once again. I will never join you. You use people for your gain. And so? Guillemot's voice couldn't keep from rising. What of it? Isn't it the rule of human existence? It's all a game. And it's a game I play to win. So people's lives are a game to you? Guillemot shrugged. Of course they are. The alternative is much worse. Humans don't play fair. They use and abuse and they throw away on whim. They destroy for no apparent reason except that they want to. I just get ahead. I can give them love. I can give them affection. But I will never give them pity. Rose's eye narrowed at Guilme. Didn't you once tell me not to think of myself as a victim, Guilme? So why is it that all you ever think of is yourself? Why is that all you ever think of yourself as? Ooh, achievement unlocked, victim mentality. Guilme's lips quivered. He tried to speak, but no words came out. Rosa stared at him. Her eyes seemed to search for his answer beyond the silence. Naive, he shouted in his head. You do not know what you're talking about. But his throat dried up. Suddenly, he felt inadequate in her gaze. Is that the reason you tell yourself it's all right to throw people away? Then you've never had the courage to see their value. You don't believe your own lie. You don't believe your own lie, do you? Mother was tainted, but she still loved me and protected me the best she could. Even in her cruelty, she gave herself wholly. Papa Francois was tainted, but he looked at me like a daughter and never touched me. Catherine. Rosa's tears made her voice quiver and break. She was tainted. Caught between me and you. I wonder what that was like. And yet she never acted on desire, but on love. She was the safe place where two opposing forces meet. She loved you, Guilme. And yet when you took her love, you left a lifetime of memories. You left her hope. The lack of love isn't what broke her, but this hope. She never stopped loving you. The woman, Catherine, may have thrown it away, but the child never did. You know it as much as I do, don't you? Rosa wiped her tears. I am tainted by you. I could hate you and curse you like any of your victims, but I choose not to. Because of Catherine. Because of Mother. I learned that love can be a blessing. Something we can give rather than take. Love isn't your curse, Guilme. This curse you wallow in was brought on by yourself. Guilme took a hasty step back. Catherine's memory once again flooded his mind. Oh, fuck you. I was gonna stop it and take a screenshot. Back. Shit! Oh, I got that. Ha 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 ha. At least one out of a bunch is fine with me. I don't think I'll ever get that first one, though. Oh, well. She's so pretty. Catherine's so pretty. Too bad she's dead. Too bad she's dead. The girl who gave him everything. In his greed, he forgot to ask why. Why did she give him everything? He might say that it was only fair, but that had always been a lie, hadn't it? The girl who always chose to be loving instead of just loved. He had always kept a few pieces to himself. This concept of totality, utterly foreign and terrifying to someone like him. The girl who was whole. Guilme clutched his chest, but it's painful. I don't want to. He said this petulantly like a child. I don't want to. Ha! Motherfucker, I did it! I have good instincts! Now, forever, yay. Hire me to take screenshots. I will do it. I am the best screenshotter majigger mabob ever to live. Yes. I will put that on my resume. I don't want to. It is painful, isn't it? But that is the real taste of love. Have you ever asked yourself why you stayed that long with her? Look Look at these eyeballs. Look at these eyeballs. Look at this dude. His eyes are blue? I thought his eyes were brown. What? Does he just change his eye color on a whim? Cause I thought his eyes were brown, not blue. What the fuck? Why have you delayed your feeding for so long? Why you have delayed your feeding for so long? Why you cared for her until she died, even when you had no use for her anymore? Maybe you had started to love her beyond your needs, Gilme. You can't fake sacrifice, Monsieur. You are a good man. Maybe you liked keeping this face. Oh, fuck. Oh! A supple tear roll. Wait, no, fuck. A single tear rolls down his supple cheek. Like a child, he weeps in the night. I don't know what the fuck I was saying, but, you know, whatever. Yes, I'm taking a screenshot of it. Oh my god. A different taste spread on Gilme's tongue. It was salty with just the hint of sweetness. Pure, like seawater. Don't drink seawater, please. That's gross. Gilme realized he tasted his own sadness. But it faded quickly from his numb mouth. What the fuck? He was so accustomed to pleasure that he scrambled to get her face back. It took all of his efforts to remember, to form the memories like a jigsaw puzzle in his mind. The stars, the ribbons, the smell of burnt sugar, magpies. You'd marry me when I grew up, wouldn't you? Her hair, the wind, a touch of her fingers on his cheek. Every memory squeezed his heart, which he thought was long dead. It was the harder way. So what you're saying is he groomed her, but a glimmer of understanding appeared. It was not enough to change him, but there was hope. The sickening taste he had been devouring was not love, only desire. He had put it in his mouth over and over again, convincing himself it was all there was. Perhaps to wash away the taste of what he really wanted. Was it too late for him? Probably not. The cravings controlled him. He could feel them slither under his tongue. He was sick of them, but also reliant on them. They were most loyal. Gilme looked up at Rosa. He was never strong, but he knew that now. Rosa was. You are the one I seek. The one to save me from this wretchedness. And didn't you say you are tainted by me? Do you love me, Rosa? Please say you do. Please walk beside me. Gilme stepped closer to her. I don't understand much, but I will try. Stay with me. You don't know how grateful I am to know I am not alone in enduring this. He reached out his hand to touch her, almost like a newborn reaching for the warmth of a mother. But Rosa shoved away his hand. No! That rejection! Holy shit! There was a bitterness in her voice that stabbed through his heart. Why are you surprised to know I exist? Am I that easy to forget? Gilme frowned. What are you talking about? You don't remember me at all, do you? You locked my memory away. You were content to forget. What you did to my mother was already unforgivable. But to erase her existence from your mind? I could hate you, Father. Gilme's chest tightened. What? But that's impossible. I was never able to... Rosa took out the locket that he had given her. The lock was open now, and a picture of a woman was inside. Gilme couldn't remember her, but the woman's face stirred something buried deeply in his mind. Fire. Moonlight. He searched his memory for such a woman, but his mind came up blank. His head ached. I don't remember. Of course you don't. Isn't that how insignificant we were to you? She loved you. But to you, she was just another faceless woman, easy to throw away and forget. Even when you left, she kept me. Me, who was a constant reminder of her pain. Tell me now how meaningless this love is. Why did you leave her, Father? Is it hard to keep something you broke? Gimme's hand shook. He was barren, wasn't he? And yet here she was, his child. He didn't know how that could have happened, but he clung to the belief desperately. He welcomed the regret. He savored this pain. How could he have forgotten the only child he sired? Rosa, My name is not Rosa! I lost my name a long time ago. Much like you have lost me in your memory. Tears fell from her eye. How could you drop me so easily? Am I not good enough? You didn't even look for me, never even thought about me. She was sobbing now, like a child who wanted to understand the mysterious ways of her parents, but could not. Yame's arms moved stiffly on their own. He held her in his arms as she cried, stroking her head to soothe her. Aw. I'm sorry. Achievement unlocked, father and child! He still couldn't remember this woman he loved. Unlike his other victims, he must have stayed. Hoping, probably, that things would improve. Hoping that the hundreds of shallow lovers he had had before were somehow payment for one true love. If he stayed long enough, if he paced his feeding, he might not remember her, but he already knew what happened. Greed is the core of desire. I am not a monster, but why am I always hungry? I'm sorry, but you're here now, Rosa. Let me make it up to you. He held Rosa tightly in his arms. Maybe this is the love I need. The love of family. Rosa, you are my family. If we stay together, I don't need to use other people, you see? I will try my best to learn from you. I will try to sate my... sate my addiction. Achievement unlocked! Love is my drug! But this was the first time Gilma used that word. He winced at the grossness of it. Eee! His mouth salivated with disgust at its weight. But he swallowed it like a hard pill. He could change. He could! For her. Everything would be alright. Rosa was here now. Rosa was... I don't think you understand, Gilme. We cannot stay together. Why not? Gilme spat with the anger of a man with shattered hopes. Just deep inside he knew why, but his loneliness pushed it away. Maybe this time it wouldn't turn out like the others, he tried to convince himself. She was his daughter. It might be different. It would be. He wished to change it with the force of will alone. Our curse will taint even this kind of love. I can feel it surge in me even now. It is slower than normal, but more potent and dangerous. And then what? Time will pass and you will degrade me into another lover's memory. You will be doomed to repeat the same thing. You know this too, don't you? No. He held on to her stubbornly. No, please. I'm sure we'll find a way. I'll do whatever it takes. Rosa broke away from her father's embrace and stepped back from him. You can't make me stay like an object to satisfy you, Father. Achievement unlocked. Sound advice. I am doing this for you. If you do not want Catherine's memory, then I will leave you mine. My dearest father, I love you. I love you how a child inexplicably loves their parent, without any conditions or any hope of return. You were given the chance to raise me, and I was able to make memories of you I will treasure. I want you to be happy. I want you to be free. You don't know how much it hurts me to do this, but you cannot depend on me for change. You must do it on your own. Please remember me like this. I hope you will change knowing that it can be done. Rosa, please. Please stay. I beg you. Goodbye, Father. Maybe we meet again in better times. Rosa turned her back on him, and Gilme fell to his knees in despair. He stretched out his hand to reach for her, but she seemed too far away. Don't leave me! Oh, this makes me sad. A final exhale of breath and the candle fizzled out. Damn, I'm sad. Achievement unlocked, new beginnings. The first few rays of the dawn touched his face. He opened his eyes. Achievement unlocked, Gabe's blessing. Okay. Ending 1. Temperance. Wow. Wow, that was good. That was pretty good. Damn. Well, guys, next episode I will do the secret ending, and then I think we'll be done. Or no, wait, there's an epilogue, isn't there? Yeah, there's an epilogue, and then I'll do an epilogue, and then we'll be done. This game is pretty good. I like this game. I like it. It's really interesting. I hope they actually eventually say what creatures they are, though, like, I'm pretty sure they're cupids, but, you know, it'd be pretty cool for them to say it in the game and be like, hey, this is me from the game, they said it, guys, woo! You know, like, come on, that would be awesome. Like, come on. Your main purpose is revenge. You loved Rosa despite your misgivings. What? You opened Gilme's locket. You told Rosa that family is the most important thing. You wanted to read more of Gilme's journal. You took Gilme's key. You admitted that killing Gilme might not be the only answer. 81% complete. Alright. Well, guys, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Cupid and you want to see more, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye.